What's up, y'all? It's your boy Twin 2X Towers, because we want to try to 2X them games, maybe 2X them savings. And as always, as I suggest, you should listen to me in 2X so you can get this video done in half the amount of time. And guess what? Saving time is saving money. Anyways, without further ado, I want to just go into a couple of applications that I use, you guys. Sometimes you might find yourself in a pinch, in a bind, where, man, you're short on cash, you need money for rent because you done and spent it, or times are tough, you know what I mean? I don't know if you've seen them gas prices, but shoot, I might need to take out a small little loan just to make it to the store. But with that being said, or some of my crypto guys, you know what I mean? We might want to get in on one of those launches, that just something that's just coming out that's hot, and we just don't have money set aside for it. These are 3 applications that I use that are great for when I'm in a bind, when I need some extra cash, you guys. And the kicker is to this is you do not need to pay any type of service charge or fee for getting these cash advances. You know what I mean? Like, they literally will advance you cash for free, and that's it. Now, you do have the option to leave a tip, and they do suggest, hey, you can leave a $1 or $2 tip. That helps them run the platform to pay it forward. You know what I mean? But again, you can tip at your discretion and what you feel is necessary, but there is no obligation, you guys. So without further ado, let me just run into some of these apps. Now, each of these apps that I use 3 of them. MoneyLion, Earnin, and Dave are the 3 apps that I use, and they're great apps. They have a lot of similar features, some unique features to their own, but they all work great as far as getting cash advances if you're in a bind for money. You know what I mean? So to all my friends, if you need money, use these apps. Don't hit me up. So let's get into it. MoneyLion. Hopefully this doesn't lag. I tried to do this earlier and it was lagging. So we'll get in here yet. And so this is the home page. We can customize it. So basically, they do have different things. You can, they do have investing. You can get in a crypto investing, whatever. So I'm just gonna go under the loan amounts. Now, you guys, they do have the option for you to actually do loans, and if you need money for other things, they do loan offers or whatever. Now, again, I'm a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. You know what I mean? If you have if you have any of those needs, talk to a professional or licensed financial advisor. I am not that guy. You know what I mean? So I am just merely stating to you applications that I use that help me out in times where I might need some money or whatever, cash. So, but with all that being said, they do have that option. Again, this is not features that I use. I don't know a ton about them, right? Because I don't use them. The feature I use right here is this Insta Cash Advance. That is what I use, right? And it just allows me to jump in here, right? They always ask me if I want to open up, a money line account, but or money roar, but I decline every time. So because I have my own bank, I bank with Chime, and it's great, and I love it. And yeah, I don't need any of this. So I go in, I request my money, what I want. So as you guys can see, there's 2 options. It's very key that when you get in here, you slow down a little bit. You don't go too fast here, right? So as you can see, I want $100. Now I have the option to do an optional tip, you guys. Now listen, I have tipped. I'm not just a cheapskate. I do tip every once in a while, but for the most part, right, if we're in a bind for money, we don't have money to tip, you know what I mean? But if you're not, there are some cases like I tended to use this weekly, even when I didn't need it, just so that I could build up and establish credit, so that just to let everyone know as a disclaimer, like when I started out, I wasn't able to get $295, which it showed on the screen for me to be able to access right now. I think I was able to access it like only $50. You know what I mean? It does have to register your accounts. They do need to, you know, you're not going to get an automatic $300 limit necessarily. I mean, you may, depending on the amount of money that's moving into your accounts. Then that's how they do it. You will have to hook up your bank account. You will have to have some form of direct deposit, you guys, to be able to access this. It's there. I think one of them might actually have a check feature or whatever that you can use, as if you do get by check or whatever. But you do have to just link up one of your bank accounts through like Plaid, and then they can basically track and see how much money that you are taking in each week or bi-weekly or whatever from your job. But anyway, so you would go in here, right? I go down to no tip, you know, unless I'm feeling you know, generous on that day, then I normally won't go more than $2. You know what I mean? Because you know, and then there's, as you can see, there's a transfer fee right here, you guys. So again, you don't, this, actually I forget, I don't even use this page. So what I do is on this page, right, I don't even normally bother with that, change that. I go down here to edit my options. Very important. I edit my options. Now I select $100, right, and I can only get up to, as you can read up here, you guys, I currently can get $295. I can only get up to $100 at one time. So I click the $100 here. I get it, right? And then again, now this is where I go and I change the optional tip. All right, I come in and I select no tip here. All right, I check on, I agree to the terms and I hit the confirm. Right. And then again, you know, they let me know like, hey, Instacash doesn't grow on trees. You know what I mean? You know, we wish, so please consider leaving a tip. Tips are optional and do not affect your eligibility, guys. And they recommend a $6 tip. Again, for this video, you know, I'm not going to tip. You know what I mean? So again, that's why I'm showing you this. You guys don't have to tip. This it might seem you know, I don't want to say redundant, but it might, you know, they're going to keep asking you all the way to the end of the transaction for money, because that's how the platform runs, you guys. So again, feel free to tip if you want to, but it's not necessary. And here again, you know, if I want my funds within 4 hours, so if you need it immediately, it'll be $8. To me, not worth it. If you do need it immediately, $8. But if you're willing to wait the 2 to 5 business days, it's free, guys. And I just want to let you know, once you use this, I think maybe the first time it took about 3 days, but for the most part, I actually get it in a day. It doesn't even take 2 to 5 business days. I literally get it normally the next day. 2 days max is the most, but normally 1 day. And I've been using it so much that I literally get it normally the next day. But when you first use this, it might take the 2 to 5 business days once you to get acclimated, to get the process going. So I'm just gonna go click get it. So it says, looks like your instant repayment is scheduled on June 22nd, which will not give you enough time to enjoy your extra cash. So let's fix that. That's why I'm doing this. You know what I mean? Because I have a crypto project I'm about to get involved in, and I need this. I need a little extra cash. So luckily they changed it to July 6th, which was nice of them. Because normally I get paid on Wednesdays, you guys, and then they would take it on Wednesdays. Now, I do want to point out one thing, right? Now, this is a big disclaimer. Please listen to me carefully on this, right? This is huge, right? And this is what I found out with all three of these. So I get paid on Wednesdays, guys, right? Normally I get paid Wednesday afternoon, you know what I mean? So for my payroll for my company, they pay on Fridays like everyone else. Most normal direct deposits, if you have it, you guys, you get paid a day earlier. You know, lately a lot of these banks, whatever, you get paid up to 2 days earlier. My bank is amazing. Chime, I use Chime. It's amazing. I love it. Maybe we'll do a video on it later. But they pay me 2 days early. They pay me every Wednesday, like clockwork, at a Wednesday afternoon. On even some occasions, I've been paid on Tuesdays. So it's great. Now, with that being said, they will come and grab my money on Wednesdays. And when I say Wednesdays, I mean, they try to come grab my money Wednesday mornings. Now, this is the only thing I do not like about these three platforms, and I have wrote support numerous times. Um, I've complained numerous times. It's really frustrating and it irritates me, even though it doesn't affect me because of the way my bank account is set up. With Chime, I have a Spot Me account, which they spot me up to $220, which I have, which they will automatically pay any of my stuff. Whoops, my screen popped out. Which they will pay, right? And I can't. Basically, what I'm saying is I cannot overdraft, right? If you guys use a bank, like a typical Wells Fargo, TCF, or I guess it's not TCF, whatever, Huntington Bank, whatever. If you guys use those bank accounts and you're able to basically go negative, if you know, um, uh, you really have to be careful using this. You have to have money because what they say that they won't overdraft you, but they will because they have overdrafted me. Now I don't know if it's just set up because my bank allows me to overdraft, and I because I have the Spot Me and it's paid them, but they will literally come at 3 a.m. in the morning my time. You know what I mean? Central Pacific time. And sure, it might be 9 o'clock Universal Standard Time. You know, in the rest of the world, it might be 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. or whatever. But for me, where I'm at, they're trying to take my money, and they do take my money at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's super frustrating because I'm like, who does payroll at 3 a.m. in the morning? I don't even have my money yet. Yes, I get paid on Wednesdays, but I don't get paid Wednesday morning at 3 a.m. And all three of these sites, MoneyLion, Dave, and Earnin, all come in to snatch their money when you get paid, like that day immediately. So so I can't stress it enough that you might have to have if you want money, and I can foresee problems if you don't have some kind of you know, some kind of feature on your bank account that eliminates the possibility of being able to overdraft. So I just want to throw that disclaimer out there. So anyways, my phone's clicking off. So I'm just going to go here. I'm going to click to my bank account. I got it. I'm going to get my cash. It's going to process. And boom. $100 should be there 2 to 5 days. Again, I normally get it tomorrow. And then my repayment date is July 6th. So it's beautiful. I think I already just got an email saying confirmation of your $100 in cash. Just basically telling me something. Now I can, you guys. It's just $100 a time. So if I need all this money, I can, bam, I can come right back in here and do it all over again. Edit my options. You know, get the $100 and do that. But for this video, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I will do a video on the next one, which, like I said, where is it? Sorry, guys. Now I'll do a video on Earnin, and then I'll do a video on Dave. Again, very specific. These three platforms, again, will try to grab their money immediately on the day that you get paid. So I just want to throw that disclaimer out there. It is very frustrating. It's very irritating. I've tried to talk to support and been like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, if I get paid on Wednesday, I know I'm going to pay you back, but wait till I get the money into my account first from my page, from my employer, before you try to debit it out of my account. But anyways, again, if you've watched this long, I appreciate it. Again, I will go over those other videos. I will leave, a link in the description below for a referral link. I think we both might get some money. I really don't know, but no obligation to use it. And again, thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. And just a note too, if you subscribe, guess what? That's free too. There is no charges if you're subscribed. Anyways, thank you and have a great day.